Hey, this is Silas at Perkins Motorplex. I'm getting you the walk around of this 2020 Nissan Armada. Really nice looking vehicle. I'm gonna kind of be your eyes and show you anything that I'd want to see if I was the one buying the vehicle. So we'll start on the outside, I'll head inside. I'll be super thorough about everything, obviously. I did notice while walking around it, there are a few small little cosmetic dings. Obviously something you'd expect from something that's been on the road for 75,000 miles. Still not a lot of miles, but it gives a little bit of an opportunity to get a few of those little rock chips. So I'll point those out to you. But starting off, we do have the factory Nissan wheels. These are in great shape, no curb rash that I can see on these whatsoever. These are the 20-inch factory wheels. So we've got kind of the gunmetal gray and silver. It's kind of like the two-tone. Tiny bit of a scratch right there, so maybe a tiny bit of curb rash, I'm not sure what it is. But then it does have these nice, like almost all-terrain tires. They might be all-terrain, they're all kind of, yeah, they are all-terrain tires. Lots of life left in them, as you can see there. That's my fingers on the wear bar, so lots of life. You don't have to worry about tires for a bit, which is good. It does have the V8 in it. It's a great engine. Paint right here looks good. No cracks in the mirrors. Kind of get to see the tint, a little bit darker tint on the back than on the front. And you got the factory roof rails up top. Small little ding right here. Looks like our touch-up guy did a little paint match. And then one right behind it as well on the door. Those are probably small little rock chips, if you can see that right there. And then a few more back here on the back. This one's about the length of my thumbnail. A little bit thinner though, and then one right above it. As you can see there, a few small little rock chips that it looks like our detail guy touched up. Not super obvious if you're standing from a distance, but it's something I would absolutely want to know about buying it. But again, nothing major. Back here, wheel and tire, good shape. No curb rash on these, and obviously still a lot of good life left on those. Your taillights are in great shape. No cracks or fading in these. Those look good right there. Same on this side. No cracks or fading that I can see there. I'll open it up so I can give you a good look at kind of all of the storage space in it. There are a few little dings right here under the rubber. Obviously, that's kind of what you'd expect. You got people climbing in and out of it or putting stuff in and out of it. I got the third row down right now to show you the amount of space that you'd have with the third row down. If you didn't, you can just imagine this line right here would be the end of your trunk, and then the seats would obviously be up. Everything in here looks pretty good. Little scuffs on the plastic, anything you'd expect from having kids in it. You can push these up with just the touch of a button. So I'm pushing this button right here, and it'll bring the seat all the way up to me. So then that kind of creates a little bit more ease. I don't know if you have kids, but if you do, that's a nice little feature to have. That just pulls the seat right up for you. So there you go. Now you don't have to imagine the storage space without it. That's it right there. And then you close it just with the touch of a button. Continue around to this side. The paint on this side looked a little bit better. I don't know if you can see that. A few minor little scrapes right there on the side. Everything over here looks pretty good. Again, wheel and tire, no curb rash that I can see there. I'm not really seeing anything to point out to you on this side. The paint over here is in good shape. As we continue along the side, again, a V8 badge there. Last wheel and tire. Maybe a tiny minor curb rash right there. And that's about it. Let's go to the front, show you these headlights. Big headlight casings. No cracks in those at all. The hood is in pretty good shape. A few small little rock chips, one right there. One back here in the back. If you can see those through the video, I hope you can. Everything else along the front looks pretty good. Obviously, this is where you would expect to see the blunt of the vehicle is on the front, because it's taken any highway damage. But this one, it looks pretty clean. Maybe a tiny bit down here at the bottom. But other than that, it looks good. Let's head inside and I'll show you the interior as well. Your leather is in fantastic condition. No tears, no scratches, nothing like that. You got the brown stitching along the side. Looks super good. Power seats, memory seats as well. And this is your blind spot monitors in here for the mirror. So I'll hop in here and kind of show you more of the interior. Let me move my buyer's guide out of the way. No tears in the passenger side seat leather either. That's in great shape. I'll go back there and show you the back as well. Big sunroof to cover kind of the whole front side of the vehicle. Bose premium audio, no cracks in the dash. Not really any sunspots on the top of the steering wheel. All of this, obviously stuff you've seen in the listing, heated leather seats. Everything you know about it, you've seen in the listing, but I just want to point it back out to you. Maybe a tiny scratch right there. I can't tell if that is a scratch or not. Everything over there looks good. No cracks in your touchscreen. Let's head back to the back as well. Got the wood grain kind of finish there. Back seats are in great shape. Honestly, they look like they've not even been sat in. Leather's in good shape. No cracks, nothing like that. Factory carpet floor mats all the way throughout. And then you got some of your climate control buttons for your backseat passengers, as well as USB ports if they want to charge their devices or anything like that. Headliner's in good shape. No sagging, no stains, nothing like that. And then obviously your third row is back there. I put up one of the 3 seats, but you can see what that would kind of look like right there. And then you got your factory fixed step bars. That's nice. That's a lot of money to add them later, so it's good that they already come with it, and you can kind of control all of your 4-wheel drive and everything from there. So man, it's a really good looking vehicle. Obviously there's a few cosmetic things, but nothing you can't work around, especially for a vehicle at this price point. So let me know what you think.